you gonna do it? Are you gonna kill me, sister?
Nora.
Come on, kill me. Like you did 11 years ago. Do it again. Do it, dear sister!
I'm sorry, Nora.
Sorry! It's too late now. If you don't strike, I'll kill you instead sooner or later. I'll keep your head right by my bed. Your eyes will watch me. Always watching. Watching as I tear bodies apart and snap their necks. See these scars, Sonia? They're just like sewing a rag doll together with fish bones and fishing lines. I came back from the depths of the sea just to see you again!
Nora,
That look in your eyes! Yes! That's it! Keep looking at me just like that! You're the one who taught me how to sew dolls. Did I learn well? What are you waiting for? Do it! Kill me. Kill me! Even if you kill me, I'll find you again!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'll take her back and lock her up.
We understand, Miss Sonia. This must have been a very difficult decision for you. But make sure to keep an eye on her. We can't afford to have her showing up in Rustport again. That would be hard to explain.
I know.
Let's deal with the other whites. With Nara out of the picture, maybe they'll wise up and surrender.
These ruffians want to surrender. What should we do now?
Let's seize the Chainkeeper.
Hi, fellas. Did I hear you're seizing the ship? Guess I caught up at the right time.
Sinbad, you're here! What about Tessio?
I tied him up and dumped him in the hold, under the watchful eye of some other whispers. Don't worry. We gave him some special treatment. He's not going anywhere.
Boss, thanks to the marks you left us, we've taken full control of the Chainkeeper. We've gotten most of the ruffians settled. Anyone else who doesn't cooperate can become fish food.
Send a messenger back to Luca to prepare a victory feast. The rest of you, tally up our spoils. If everything's in order, it's time to head back.
Let's set sail! Whee!
Oh, need me at the helm? I know the way.
That would be appreciated.
Blasted fish scales. The ship we worked so hard to get.
There's a big scratch on the right side. Sinbad, how's it looking on your end?
There are a few big holes on the lower side of the keel and the hull, but luckily the mast is still intact. If we don't want this ship to be out of commission, we need to repair it as soon as possible. I see some beech trees over there. Those would work well.
I'll stay here and guard these water whites and Nara.
I'll go with you. I'm pretty good with my hands.
did you know I was hungry?
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
Don't hurt Olmus.
Whoa, what a big butterfly! Wait, no, you're a fairy! Once an elemental creature reaches their advanced form, they transform into a fairy. They're super rare. I heard that the Divine War caused all fairies to go into hiding. So they've never been seen since then. I've only read about them in ancient texts. I almost didn't believe they were even real.
Why are they so rare?
Because elemental creatures are formed from concentrated natural magic. Natural magic itself is already quite rare, so fairies, who evolve from elemental creatures, are even rarer. Moreover, every fairy undergoes a long process of going from natural magic to elemental creature into a fairy, which takes a very, very long time.
Ah, I see.
How lucky we are to see a fairy! I have to note this in my journal right now.
Little familiar, you're quite knowledgeable. Let me formally introduce myself. Everyone, I'm Tassie, and this is my friend, Olmus.
Friend? Are you saying this big tree is your friend?
Yes, Olmus is currently asleep, so he looks like an ordinary tree and can't greet you. But he's actually a friendly tree aunt. In fact, the sages from the Dark Forest consider him a friend. Yep, the Dark Forest is filled with countless wise old trees, and Olmus is the sweetest and gentlest among them. But now, Olmus and I have a new duty, to guard the treasure on this island.
Treasure? Could it be the one described in the folk song, "Beneath the vortex where four waterfalls meet, gleams the treasure of the divine"? The treasure of the god of the waves? I've heard about this! My old man once searched for it. All the sailors in Rustport grew up hearing various renditions of this song. Many of them dream of finding this long-lost treasure. And, of course, I gotta admit, I've dreamed about it once or twice as well. My heart's beating faster just thinking about it. Many who spend their whole lives searching for it claim that the treasure is fake. But I can't believe I'm getting confirmation that it's actually real. What a day!
There is indeed treasure here, but... You're quite astute. The treasure isn't for just anyone to take. Olmus and I are its guardians. We have been patiently guarding the treasure until it can be given to mortals who are deemed worthy. In the meantime, we'll punish anyone with ill intentions who comes looking for it. The difference between treasure hunting and treasure thieving is that a proper treasure hunter must pass these island's trials to prove their courage.
I think there's a little miscommunication. We're not actually here for the treasure. We were attacked and got stranded on this island by accident. All we want is to find wood to repair our ship and return to Rustport.
Huh. But your tone-deaf companion seems to think otherwise.
The treasure of the god of the waves is the most famous legend in Rustport. Any minstrel worth his salt knows how to sing this song. Even my old man searched for it once. And finding out now that the treasure actually exists? Someone pinch me! I'm not dreaming, right?
Ahem. The treasure does exist, and you can only leave this island if you find it. This island is cloaked in mist, and only Olmus can open a path through. And, well, you'll need to find the treasure and summon magic to awaken Olmus. So... That's right, but don't worry about it. Think of it as a little adventure. And just have some fun while you're here. Oh, before I forget, you said you needed to repair your ship, right? There are some materials left by previous treasure thieves. Feel free to take them. It's not like anyone else is going to use them. And though I can't help much with the trials, I can at least do this much for you guys. Wow! Thank you, Tassie! All right, go start the trials whenever you're ready. I'm rooting for you. I believe you'll definitely be able to find the treasure and wake Olmus.
Sonia, who are these people? They look kind of scary.
Don't worry. These are my friends.
Friends? Wasn't I your only friend?
This Feels exactly like how it was during our childhood, when it was just the two of us.
Sonia, I can't believe you're falling for this. Even the children in Rustport wouldn't believe this shoddy acting. Do you think we're in some drama performance right now? There's no way she lost her memories that easily. What a joke.
To be honest, I'm as surprised as you are, but I've double-checked. Naro really has forgotten everything from the past few years. Her memories have returned to back then, before we faced that shipwreck.
If she's faking it just to wait for us to drop our guards, the consequences would be disastrous.
You saw what she was like earlier. Do you think someone with that temperament would be able to act like this?
This isn't even remotely funny, Sonia. Is it? You secretly hoping she really did lose her memory?
Perhaps.
Fine. I understand how you feel. She's your family, after all. Just make sure to keep an eye on her. And don't let her distract us from finding that treasure.
Treasure? Is there really treasure? Oh, that sounds super fun.
Hey, no need to suddenly get so in my face.
Why not? You're my sister's friends, and she's super smart. Sonia's friends would never hit me or steal my bread. And I have a good feeling about you guys. You guys seem really nice.
For some reason, I feel like now she'll be more difficult to deal with than before.
What's this treasure hunt? I thought you went off to find wood. A fairy guardian, a treant, and even treasure. How are you sure that it's not a trap? If you hadn't brought back wood and Magister Merlin wasn't here, I would have sworn you're under some spell. Though they look quite old, they seem to be in good shape. These are usable. Let's give these materials to the Whites and have them fix the ship.
Sonia! I want to go find the treasure! A treasure guarded by a fairy sounds so epic! I want to be an adventurer! Let's go!
Easy now. The ship will be fixed soon, and then we can head back to the city.
Honestly, Sonia, aren't you a bit too calm about this? This is the treasure of the God of the Waves. The God of the Waves! Right here, on this island! Don't tell me you've never heard that folk song. Even the kids in Rustport know of it. Beneath the vortex where four waterfalls meet gleams the treasure of the divine, riding waves and wind so fine, offering gifts from the sea's deep night.
If that's what you sound like reciting the song, I never want to hear you try to actually sing it.
Come on. I know I don't have the greatest voice, but it couldn't have been that bad.
I never thought I'd see someone like Sinbad embarrassed. He's usually so cool.
I do know this song. One can't grow up in Rustport without hearing it. But what worries me is, according to that fairy, we're stuck here unless we find the treasure?
That's what the girl said, and I believe her. Come on, live a little. The ship will take a while to be repaired, and there's nothing to do in the meantime. Why not explore the island? It'll be a bonus if we find some treasure.
Fine. You there! Come here. Watch over the Whites repairing the ship. Make sure they don't get up to no good.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, listen to Sonia's orders. If anyone runs away, I'll sew them into cute little cloth dolls.
Yes, miss. We'll definitely stick to the plan.
How did the boss's sister suddenly become like this?
Big sister, you're behaving so well. Shall we go? Let's go find the treasure!
Did you find any clues?
Well, in terms of what it says, Tassie wasn't lying. Only those who find the treasure can leave the island.
So if we can't find the treasure, we're stuck here forever?
The person who wrote this note seemed pretty doubtful of themselves, but yes, that's what they said.
What does it say about the inscription in the center of the island?
Whatever it is, we have a new target. The stone tablet in the center of the island.
Didn't the owner of the note give us directions? Let's go find this stone tablet in the center of the island.
Heave-ho! To the treasure, minions!
Nara and Sinbad are completely immersed in their roles as treasure-seeking adventurers.
Respected adventurers, Sir Chippy will pave the way for your adventure.
Ah, even Chippy's joined it now.
Well, this note is the only clue we've got. Let's assume it's genuine and follow it.
This seems to be a continuation of the previous note. Looks like this Roswell guy spent a long time on this island. He said he often goes to where the divine treasure is bestowed, to enjoy the breeze and sun. The wind is blowing from ahead. Let's keep going. That should be where the divine treasure is bestowed.
But on this map, there are a few wave circles over the location where the divine treasure is bestowed. Chippy doesn't understand what that means.
Let me see. This must be the Great Vortex. The folk song says that to get to the treasure of the divine, you must go through the passage within the vortex. Remember the song I told you about? It's mentioned in the lyrics. The song goes, across this island, secret currents intertwine, and the vortex is the highway through.
If we really need to find the treasure to leave this island, let's follow the map and begin our search. My goal is to just get out of here.
Found it! This is where the waterfalls converge.
It's spectacular. This is my first time seeing such a massive waterfall.
This is exactly the same as the folk song says. Beneath where the four waterfalls meet.
Based on the second part of the song, the treasure should be underneath the waterfalls. But I don't see a vortex. Not to mention any treasure or gleaming.
That's because the vortex is the gateway to the treasure. And to see the gateway, you'll need a special key. Of course, this special key will only be obtainable by passing a trial.
How did you know that, Sinbad?
Well, it's obvious. This is how it always goes in adventure stories.
Sonia! Sonia, look! There's a stone tablet up ahead. There's some writing on it.
What?
Tritonus? Oh! Isn't this the name of the god of the waves? Could this be a guide he left behind?
What does it mean? Something about a key?
Well, it says here that you need to go to the place where the winds converge and find the 3 trial keys to open the door.
According to the stone tablet, by completing the 3 trials, we will acquire the keys to open the door to the treasure.
Magister, do you think we can trust what's written on the tablet?
It seems that we have to put something in the base of the tablet to activate the mechanism.
So all we have to do is complete the 3 trials to get 3 keys that fit into the base of the stone tablet.
But all I see is waterfalls. Where do we face these trials?
Let's not rush. The way to the trials must be right under our feet. Let me see. Aha! Looks like there's something stirring over there.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
This must be the vortex mentioned in the folk song. It's the gateway to the trial grounds.
This whirlpool. It feels like a magic circle.
If it works by teleporting you to another location, Chippy thinks it should be safe. At least it'd be safer than Cassidy's way of teleporting, right?
Then let's sail the boat straight into it. Hold on tight and don't let go.
Sinbad, you always surprise me with your ideas.
Well, this one seems super duper fun. I love a bit of danger. Charge!
Could this be the trial grounds from the folk song? It's another deserted island.
Sister, look! There's a treasure chest!
Nora, don't run off like that.
Magister, that chest gives Chippy a bad feeling.
Someone, grab Nora. Is everyone all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With me, there's 6. Whew, everyone's okay. That's right. That was a trap, designed to teleport anyone who opens it without permission to dangerous places. Those traps are usually meant for thieves, teleporting them into pits filled with knives or cages with hungry lions.
But we got lucky. This place doesn't seem very dangerous.
Sorry, Sonia. It's my fault for getting too excited.
Don't blame yourself, Nara. Chippy would do the same thing in front of pretty treasure like that.
Magister, that's your name, right? You're even comforting me. You're so kind.
Nara, you agreed not to act too impulsively.
I pinky promise, it won't happen again.
All right, enough with the lecture. Let's get out of here. Even though there aren't any visible dangers nearby, we should still be cautious.
Sonia, could you hold my hand?
Yes. Let's go.
Sinbad, please tell me we won't run into any more wild beasts.
It's hard to say. But come on, we'll get through this together.
I'm so tired of this.
Stay strong, Hammy. We're definitely getting closer to the treasure now.
You seem to know a lot about adventures and treasure hunting. It would have been dangerous if we hadn't had you back there.
This is nothing. My old man used to adventure everywhere. I've learned all sorts of stuff from his mishaps. When my hands were too small to even hold a compass, he'd tell me tales of his adventures. There's so many stories, it's hard not to remember them all. I dreamed of becoming a captain like him, sailing ships across the seas. But, well, life had other plans.
But what? Why didn't you follow in your dad's footsteps?
Well, you've been to Brimeville, yeah? You can guess why. Yeah, I can't help but worry about the folks back in the village. They've always been there for me, so that's where I gotta stay for now.
That's so sad. Whenever Sinbad talks about adventure and treasure hunting, his eyes just light up.
No, I've actually been to sea before. Before Rustport got sealed off, I'd sail out sometimes just to get some fresh air. I still remember how bright the stars were back then. Afterward, I tried to navigate through the mist, but that eerie mist seemed to play games with me. No matter which way I went, I couldn't find a way out. I almost died at sea that time.
Oh my.
Let's not dwell on the past. The trials are waiting for us. My mothers will worry for me if I don't get off this island. I can't let them down. Let's go. Go, my friend.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
It's another hint from Tritonus.
Ah, the keys to the 3 trials. Doesn't this correspond to the hint on the previous tablet? So, that tells us from here, we can reach the islands of the 3 trials and complete them to obtain the 3 keys.
Chippy sees now. We'll bring back the keys to the stone tablet from earlier, and that should open the door to the treasure.
But I'm worried about these trials. They're probably super difficult.
Didn't Tritonus give us some hints? The trial for this key most likely involves something related to running. Maybe we'll have to participate in a sprinting race. When fishermen or sailors mention cycles, they're speaking of the cycle of life. Since it's a trial from the god of the waves, maybe we'll have to go fishing. The trial for this key sounds like it requires stealth. Perhaps we'll have to sneak across some fearsome guards to grab the key.
Shall we go to these trial locations next? The stone tablet also said to heed the direction of the wind's whisper, but I don't understand what that means.
I think I get it. It means we should head towards where the wind is blowing. The wind here blows from south to north. Let's explore the island first and see if there's a place to take a boat. In any case, the 3 trial islands we're looking for must not be far from this stone tablet.
We're so lucky to have Sinbad here.
Magister, shall we set sail?
Magister, there's a golem! There's a golem on this island!
That's a big toy.
It's a very dangerous machine. We'd best to keep our distance. Speaking of which, there are more golems here than in the Remnant Peaks.
Does the god of the waves want us to defeat these golems?
Think carefully about the key. It's called the Hidden Key. Legend has it that the god of the waves is very good at hiding. He's elusive, and it's hard to find him.
In that case, this trial may want us to avoid the guards and not fight them.
Yes, I agree. I just took a closer look. These guys all have blind spots. If we're careful, we won't be discovered.
How did you know I was hungry? Brilliant.
According to the notes we found, the golems were intentionally left here by the god of the waves.
Most of the golems here were not strong or very aggressive. Tritonus might have picked up a few defective ones. The god of the waves doesn't seem to like killing? This is a new discovery. After all, during the Immortal War, all the gods were fighting for their lives.
More than that, we just defeated that lump of rock. Where's the key?
Although it's called a key, it's just a small stone, and maybe it's buried around here somewhere. Let's look for it.
How did you know I was hungry?
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
Who grug
It's the Gruglin again! Magister, please stand back. Chippy will protect you.
Grugkla. People come to trial.
Trial. Fish. 3 types of fish. One at a time. On a plate. Give to the daughter of the sea.
He knows so many words.
We've never met a grublin that can talk normally before. Scholars of the Evergreen Conservatory had to study for years to imitate their language so they could communicate with them.
This is amazing. Elusive locales, talking creatures, mysterious treasures. It's like an adventure out of a storybook.
What do you think, Sonia?
This is too bizarre. I refuse to think about it.
Fish. Creatures of the sea.
Oh, I remember. When the creatures of the sea return to the waters wide, the daughter of the ocean arises with pride. That's the folk song. Gruglin, do you want us to return the fish to the sea?
Not the sea. On a plate. 3 kinds of fish. For the princess.
You mean the next trial is to find 3 types of fish for a princess?
Grog! Ha! Yes!
A gruglin is actually helping us with the trial? This is unreal.
This place is special. Chippy no longer finds anything strange here.
Back to the point. I'm glad this guy pointed us in the right direction. We all know what we need to do now, right? That's right. There aren't many species of fish nearby. We need to find a good fishing spot. Fortunately, Sonia and I both grew up in Rustport. As the saying goes...
Rustport kids hook their first catch before they take their first step.
That's right. Come on, let me show you my skills. I'm exhausted. We finally caught 3 different kinds of fish. It's already dark. Let's keep them in a little pond for now.
Where should we bring them after this?
The Gruglin said to give them to a princess. We can look around in the morning.
Oh, I've heard a story of a princess. A brave knight found her and woke her up from her dream. Then the princess picked up a sword and defeated the dragon.
What kind of fairy tale is this? I've never heard of it.
It's a bedtime story that Sonia used to tell me.
I just made it up.
I love listening to Sonia's stories, whether it's the fairy eating the shark or the story of the lumberjack overthrowing a gang. I love them all.
Sonia, what types of stories did you tell your sister? It seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
That was a long time ago, when I first joined the Carmine Whispers. Apparently, she remembers more than I do. We have more important things to talk about. If we were to spend the night here, we're going to need a fire.
I'll help.
Chippy will help too.
Huh? Huh?
Doesn't this feel like a dream? Going on an adventure with my friends, having a bonfire on the beach. I'm not thinking of tomorrow or the future, just living in the moment. We take the trial and we succeed, and then we do it again. Hey, don't you think this is going a little too smoothly? Of course! Since coming to these islands, I've been living the life I've always dreamed of. But because everything has gone so smoothly, I'm just a little worried. Like I said, this is the adventure I've always wanted. Is this really happening? Even this feeling of peace seems surreal. Don't laugh at me, alright? Just let me quietly enjoy this.
Are you here to chat? I was just thinking of ways to have fun with this fire. Do you want to play together? It's fun, but let me warn you first. Your hair will get singed. You don't like me either? Can you tell me why Sinbad is scared of me? Although he's taking us treasure hunting, he's keeping his distance from me. It feels like he's afraid that I'll suddenly stab him in the back or something. Did I bite him before or steal his things? Or is it because of my strange body? I can't guess that. A lot of times, I don't even know what you all are saying. Also, why do I have so many wounds and scars on my body? And why does Sonia look at me with such sadness sometimes? Let me tell you a little secret. You all may doubt me and my intentions, but since the beginning, Sonia has never doubted me. Oh, you're no fun. I told you a secret, but you just tossed it aside. I'm sleepy. I'm going to go listen to Sonia's bedtime story. Good night.
Magister. It's peaceful at night here. I haven't had many moments like this in my life. Leisurely sitting by the sea, watching the waves with nothing to do. Yes. I should relax. Nara, Sinbad, and your companions are all having a great time. Watching them have so much fun looking for this treasure, I found myself relaxing as well. I was skeptical at first. Nothing is free in this world. Oh, I guess I'm just used to questioning everything. I've spent a long time unsure of life. Just like Nara. Yes, I had to take care of Nara by myself. I remember fighting the other urchins for food every day, but I always made sure to shield her from the cruelty of the outside world. That's why I told her those stories. I've gotten used to being wary of everything. Even now, it's hard to change. Thank you for listening. But I think I want to be alone for a bit. After all, it's hard to find a night like this.
Last night, Chippy had a dream. In the dream, Chippy burrowed into the sand and kept going forward, following a voice. When Chippy came out, Chippy saw something strange. A disc made of stone. The voice told Chippy to place a fish on the disc and pray. And then we could awaken the daughter of the ocean, the princess. Chippy thought the dream was too incredible to be real. After waking up, Chippy went to check it out in case it was a trap. The disc is actually there, Magister. Chippy's dream was true.
Wow, dreams really do come true on this island. Let's go take a look. If we don't quickly deal with the fish we caught yesterday, they're just gonna end as breakfast.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
Another victory to my name.
There's a boat here, Sinbad. Is this where the trial starts?
It seems that we need to take a boat to the designated place at the designated time.
So it's a race on the water.
Maybe there's also a race on land.
Sonia, let's take a boat and set sail!
Look! We found it!
So the so-called key is just a small stone.
This is our first piece of loot! Let's call it the running key. Magister, doesn't the shape match the base of the tablet where the waterfall meets? Yeah, it seems to fit one of the grooves at the base. At least it proves that the treasure in the folk song really exists. Some people didn't believe it and thought that my father was a fool obsessed with treasure hunting.
Now you found it for him.
It's too early to say that. Relax. Don't think of it like a trial. Pretend it's a game. Like the ones we all played as a child.
Yes, Sonia, this is fun! But if you think too much, it won't be.
Yes, Nara, you're right. Let's fully commit to this game.
Now we have all 3 keys. I wonder what kind of treasure we'll find. What are you all hoping for?
What I want, no one can give me.
I want to be with my sister forever. But I already have that.
Nara.
Chippy doesn't have anything he wants. Chippy just wants the Magister to get her memories and powers back.
Chippy is so sly.
Huh? What did Chippy say?
Because this makes my wish seem very selfish. I just want to be Merlin's most beloved familiar. Merlin, what do you want?
Just hold on a little bit longer. We get the treasure, and then we'll head right back to Rustport.
We should go back to the island where we started and put the keys back on the stone tablet.
That's right. We need the boat. It's anchored next to the treasure chest that was a trap before. Let's go.
Sinbad, what's wrong?
It's so foggy. How about we wait a bit before setting sail?
This is nothing compared to the fog in Rustport.
Right. But what I'm saying is, since we've come this far, it's better to play it safe.
Are you scared?
Of course not.
Then why are you shaking?
Sinbad, you're as spineless as a jellyfish!
Sinbad, how about you steer the boat, and I'll be your first mate?
You want to be the first mate?
Uh-huh. I'll see to any trouble we run into on the high seas.
I mean, I never thought you would be willing to be my first mate.
Don't make a big deal out of it. I'm just in the mood to change things up a bit. Besides, you've been acting like quite the captain on this journey.
Do you really think I could be a good captain? Well, if you say so, guess I'll give it a go then. No more delays! Let's set sail! All hands on deck! From now on, you must all follow Captain Sinbad's orders. Ha! Let's plow through the fog and sail straight to the treasure!
We made it out!
I actually did it? "35 tries, and I failed again. Oh, this compass is broken too. Yep, I'm so gonna die here."
Once you become the captain you were born to be, the compass will guide you.
Captain? Me? That's funny.
Sinbad! We made it out! Thanks to you.
Looks like you've had an incredible adventure. So now that you've braved all the trials to get here, what's your take on it all? Oh, I bet. Although the trials were probably tough, adventures with friends are always fun. Actually, I have more challenges to make our time together even more fun. You're the first ones to make it here. Let me think of a special reward just for you. How about this? I'll reward you by letting you stay here with me. Why not? You don't like it here? Okay, to be honest, I think it's pretty boring here too. Alrighty, let me officially announce that the treasure hunt trials are over. What makes an adventure great is the unknown treasure it promises, and you're about to become the greatest witnesses of this one. But before you go, I have a question for you. Magister Merlin, do you still remember your mission? Though I can't leave this place, I can hear the sorrowful cries of the Tree of Life. Yes, the Tree of Life is the very origin of everything. That's the very reason Jura set you out on this journey. Magister, please remember the mission she entrusted to you. Don't worry, Magister. Beneath you, the threads of many destinies will weave together. The Tree of Life has told me that you will find all the answers at the end of your journey. Magister, do you still remember Dora's instructions? I see it.
Your journey will bring answers to everything. I'll leave it in your hands.
Hello? Are you zoning out? Hey, chin up. You've definitely got this.
Magister! Magister, can you hear me? Tassie? Was she here? Huh. I didn't see Tassie. You were just standing here and staring off into space. Is there something wrong with this entrance? You've been acting weird since we've got here.
Magister, did you see something we can't see?
Let's hold off on the spooky stories until it's dark. How about you rest outside for now? Let your little hamsters stay with you while we go into the cave. You don't have to force yourself. All right. You seem to be doing better. We've been through so much together. And it would be so much more fun to witness the treasure's discovery. Side by... Let's get in there! I can't wait! I think I just saw a spirit fly by, and it looked like my father. He went out to find treasure and never returned. I never expected to see him here.
A spirit? I've never seen a spirit before. Where's the spirit? Show me where it is!
A spirit?
Huh? So nobody saw what I saw? So I wasn't imagining things. But why are we the only ones who saw it?
Huh. Magister also said she saw Tassie earlier, but we didn't see her. It must be because Merlin's magic is so strong that she can see things that others can't.
Is that so? But why did he become a spirit? Did he have regrets or unfinished business? So you're saying he appeared just to warn me about the danger ahead? That sounds too coincidental. But knowing that he still cares about me makes me feel a little better. Thanks. But we can't let this stop us. Let's get going.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
Go, my friend.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
The constellations guide us to victory.
Hey everyone. I've given it some thought and decided to tell you.
Oh. Why so serious all of a sudden?
I think I just saw something. Just as I thought. You saw it too. Yes. I saw Nara's spirit. By observing how everyone reacted, it seems that only the Magister and I saw it.
But Nara is standing right beside you. You must be seeing things. We've all been seeing weird stuff during this journey. Could it be something in the food we ate last night?
Then hallucinations would have occurred before we reached this point.
Ah! I'm so curious! What does my spirit look like? Was I translucent? Did I have a super pale face? What was I doing? Did I say hi to you?
You saw me and ran away. I'm starting to think that this might be a new trial set up by that fairy. Sinbad and I both saw spirits of our loved ones. Could she be testing us?
Is this a fourth trial? I thought we only had 3 trials.
If this is truly a trial, we have no choice but to face it head on. Don't overthink it. Let's stay focused and move forward.
Even if you escape to the ends of the earth, you can't escape from me.
You were following us all along. How did he do that without anyone noticing?
Sonia, who is this guy? He just popped out of nowhere.
Don't worry. I won't let him take you from me again. Magister, stay alert. That's Hodgkin, the captain of the Immortal and the leader of the Dead Tide fleet.
That dirty sea dog. Was it all part of his plan? He's been waiting for us to fall into his trap! Hodgkin, don't even think about stopping us!
Don't be ridiculous. I could wipe you out with a wave of my hand.
Go, my friend. Brilliantly done.
I can't believe we actually defeated Hodgkin! Wow!
Sinbad, why didn't you tell us that Hodgkin could turn into a spirit?
Huh? What?
Wasn't the Hodgkin we just fought a spirit?
He did look like a spirit. Magister, did you notice anything unusual?
I'm confused. I think I saw Hodgkin himself.
I saw what Chippy saw. Instead of a spirit, I think it was more like Hodgkin's phantom.